we're back. Why is my mic so way out of range here? There we go. Must not be facing me inside this little dome there. Dano 84, we're back. We're doing some more trucking. We're gonna do some of this community event. I'm gonna catch this starting off before I diff you guys. I don't know how to turn. I wish there was a way you could turn that off right here at the beginning, but I don't think there is. So alas, we're always stuck with it. But yeah, see, and then it immediately goes down. So we're gonna do more of this pink ribbon charity event. Last video I did it. I did a long trip. It was almost a 2-hour drive. We got all the way up to Oregon. So this time, since I haven't been to Oregon, this is my first time going to Oregon. I'm gonna take hopefully some smaller trips around Oregon. I reduced my rain setting a little bit. I know I mentioned it in the last video. I haven't had breakfast, by the way, so I'm having a BH splash smoothie, not sponsored, but I'm gonna drink it because to me, when you put strawberries and bananas in something, it just makes me feel like it's a breakfast item. So I'll be drinking that on occasion throughout. Got some new upgrades. Yep, all this cool stuff. We do have a new chassis available, new engine for my Kenworth, it looks like. Oh, it goes through all of them, so who cares? I'm not worried about upgrading my truck, as we talked about previously. I mainly want to, of course we had some trailer upgrades too. I mainly want to focus on getting a second truck. We have 167,000, a part of Dano Inc. there, and I want to get a little bit more. And as far as we can see, I am one of 12 of these pink ribbon events. So let's work on some of these pink ribbon events, but let's stay hopefully local. Let's go down here to the lower ones and start working our way backwards. There's one right there from Bend to Portland. It's only a short roll up the road, so let's do that. It's only worth $6 grand. I don't like taking the small ones just because it's small money, but at the same time, when you're trying to do multiples of a load, why not? And besides, I need to see actually Oregon and this area of the states, because I haven't seen any of these areas of states. So let's do it. Let's get my truck going. What time is it locally? 9 a.m. Limp Bizkit. Who would have thought that would be what's on? All right, so we're picking up the trailer. It looks like that we just dropped off. I mean, we know it's not the one I dropped off because it was parked. It's parked in an actual good spot, but this is the location where I dropped this trailer last night, so. Hilariously, I could not pull into this parking lot to save my life. I have a real strong feeling it's gonna be way easier to get this sucker out of here than it was to get it in here. I did not have the greatest park job ever. Let's see, I think we got it. I still need to go fix my truck. I guess I should have done that before taking off, but whatever. I say whatever. Let's get it going. We're gonna keep rolling, rolling, rolling. In the words of my man Fred Durst here. Where you at? Where you at? Pimp daddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody all around the world. Oh yeah, I can't go right on red. I almost rolled forward. I wanted to keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, this is a short run. It's only 3 hours. Yeah, this is nice. How much time do I have left on my sleep clock? Oh, I have 7 hours. Holmberg's morning sickness. Let's get in this hole, get in this here right lane and keep rolling. Rolling, rolling. Need to calculate what creates my own madness. Oh, immediately I have to slow down. I had just barely gotten up to speed too. I should have slowed down a little bit further. I could have made that turn a lot better. Just my thoughts on that. I never look back cause I don't even want to. And I don't need to. Because I'm getting away with murder. Hopefully there's a load after this for this event, leaving where I'm going. I noticed the nice thing about these events, at least when I did the Goodyear event, I didn't know this event was even starting. It was just a happy accident that I logged in yesterday. I'm glad I did though. I noticed that with these events, like with the Goodyear event, when you take one somewhere, it actually has a load waiting for you there, at least. Or at least that seemed to be the trend. I don't think I was ever without a load of like the Goodyear type once I got to a place where I was delivering a Goodyear load. So I don't know if that's just because of the routes where they plan some of these loads, if that's where it ends up, that you can take one from there, or if that's just in general. I know when I started my first one yesterday in Phoenix, there was a ton of options for the load. So probably your major hub cities have a ton, and maybe some of these outliers only have 1 or 2 loads. Of course, we didn't go through the whole load list, but it's possible that some of these locations are like that. But either way, as long as I got a load, I'm good. I do need to fix my truck at some point, because it just annoys me to see that little bit of red there with 16%. Yeah, it just kind of annoys me that I have some damage on my truck. So I guess the advantage is here, if we do some of these short runs, I'll build up enough little money to actually afford the second truck that I wanted to get. I kind of want to get over 200K in the bank before I roll out with a new truck. Again, this is why I don't text and drive on American Truck Simulator. This is why I don't like the morning time, because it's all talk. Not that I don't mind Holmberg's morning sickness, but let's go see if we can find some music. I like my music when I drive. I want to know why nobody knows the speed limits in these areas. Seems like everybody's either going casually slow, or when it hits 60, they're like, oh yeah, that's the speed. We'll go that speed. Neat little town, though. The UPS guy making deliveries. I'm sure it's not UPS, but whatever variant American Truck Simulator has decided to call UPS. All right, nobody's in front of me and we're able to get some speed. Color me impressed. And we got the Offspring on. I forgot, I usually keep my drink on the right when I'm playing this game for this reason exactly, so I don't have to keep doing the crossover. So the last video I did was last night, and I meant to be like, coming back, let's do a nice video, and it's gonna be posted up. Well, this one's obviously after that one, but it was like, yesterday was the 1st of October. The video's going up on the 5th. That's a pretty quick turnaround. Yeah, that ended up being like 2 hours of driving almost for this first load. I came from Phoenix, Arizona, and drove all the way north up here to Oregon. I didn't realize it would take that long. I meant to be a lot shorter on the video, because I end up talking a lot when I play this game. I liked it though. I like that when I play this game, I feel like I just kind of open up and kind of bleh on all kinds of topics and subjects. Looks like we got some curvy roads coming up soon too, so that ought to make it a little interesting for me. The Dales. I don't want to go too fast. I learned last night, what was I talking about? I forget what I was talking about, but there was a turn kind of like this that it came up and I was not paying attention and I got way hung up on some rocks. See, can you rest on the side of the street like that? Like, I want to know if that's a new feature they made. I'd be down. I'd be down if that was an option. But I got way hung up on some rocks. It was bad. I'm just glad I didn't have to call a tow, but that's how I increased some of the damage to my truck. Was getting hung up on the rocks, I think. It's always a happy thought when you see that truck overturning. Oh, 900 bones. Ouch. All right, I gotta take this road a little. I've never really driven in this stuff. I think, trying to think. That's a cool little store there. Cool little rest area. I think when I drove through California on one of the loads. There was a little bit of curvy road, but nothing like that was. So I should probably, or like this. So I should probably be a little bit more conservative. Set that cruise up there at 29 so I can focus on my steering and more than my speed. Oh, my truck is like way over. Like I just looked at my rear there, the trailer was like way over in the other lane. Looks like we're in some clear weather. I turned, I think I said at the beginning, but I did dial back the rain settings just a smidge. I felt like they were a little too frequent. Never gonna stop. We're gonna climb, climb, climb. So I'm at like what, 17% now? Yeah, 17% damage on my truck. Hopefully there's a truck repair shop near this drop off. Either a Kenworth dealer or, oh, I better turn my headlights on. Oh, they already were on, okay. I got a BS ticket last night because I didn't have my lights on it. Now technically it said almost 9 p.m. but it was still bright. I mean, look at it right now. It says it's 8 p.m. but sun's still wide up. It's still bright out. Legendary. I love Skillet, man. I don't know if you've ever listened to Skillet, but if you have, I love them. Really, dude? That was a random lane change. Where we at? 59 on the cruise, it's 60. Okay, I can do that. I'm glad we had a little downhill action there so that way I could set my cruise. We should be able to maintain it. See, it's like almost 9 p.m. and the sun's still going down. And I got a headlight ticket. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where it's almost 9 p.m. and the sun's still barely going down. I mean, I guess in the summertime, I guess in the summertime, I mean, it does take longer. I'll give you that, but 9 p.m.'s a little late, I think. Yeah, I discovered the Dales, but they're making me slow down like crazy. Oh, this town looks nice. Let's see if I can not mess it up any. Ooh, what kind of narrow hell is this? It's a bit of a challenge here. Oh. Who put a building here so you can't see if anyone's coming? Oh, the song is on this station now. Like back to back, Papa Roach getting away with murder. Let's not keep my cruise. It's at the exact limit. Or 1 over. Let's keep it a little slower. It looked like a cool town. I'm glad I didn't have to drive through it, but yeah, look at that steeple. As I fail to pay attention to anything on the road. Good thing it's 9 p.m. and there's no one on this road. I'm feeling rational, so confrontational. To tell the truth, I am getting away with murder. I know I said I wanted to stay small on these runs, but man, I think I'm gonna regret if I drive around Oregon this whole time. Alright, let's start cutting. So I mentioned it in the last video. I want to get a, I mean, I've mentioned it in a lot of videos. Let's be fair. I want to get a wheel. And I have a feeling if I get a wheel, I'm going to have trouble with some of these corners the way I'm taking them. Like, I feel like it's so much easier with the A and D right now. I know if I get a wheel, there's no way I'm going to be whipping out some of these hard corners like this as easily. Which I guess makes it more realistic, but that's a cool looking bridge over there. I want to look more, but I don't want to be distracted since this corner seems like it's going to suck a little bit. Alright, try to keep my wheels in my lane here. And we made it. Portland. Oh yeah, that's right, we're going to Portland. There ought to be a mechanic in Portland. I would be pretty shocked if there was no mechanic services or even a Kenworth in Portland. Of course. Almost perfect. Stop reversing. There we go. I wasn't sharp enough on that cut, that's for sure. Luckily, it just said 17% again. I'm already at 17%, so did not add to my current damage, that's for sure. Am I gonna have to go to the way station too? No, I shouldn't. I didn't leave Oregon. Or yeah, this load picked up in Oregon. I mean, I guess technically, how would they know if it... I do gotta pull in. I was gonna say, technically, I guess, how would they know I picked up in Oregon, but... whatever. Ma-na-na-na. 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 Ma-na-na-na-na. Speeding out of the way station. How is it still 25? I'm like on the freeway already again. There we go. See, it's like 9 p.m. and it's still light out. Like, I know I could take a clear picture of my truck right now. And my guy's only got 4 hours of drive time. I think what I'll do is pick up the next load and then probably catch some rest. Yeah, because it looks like my drop-off is here, plus a rest station. Some of those that work forces are the same to burn. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff up here. There's gas and a rest area. I need some gas too. I didn't even think about that. Portland. Surprisingly, no mechanic that I can see. But they do have a rest stop. Oh, I can go. Of course. Of course I can go. Let me just stop. The good news is at least this parking lot looks a little easier to access. Feather my acceleration there. All right, a nice pull straight in. Ugh. I don't want to skip parking. It's the one thing that gives me great joy. Because I didn't put on the challenged parking. Slam the parking brake down. Alright, another load down. So what we'll do is we'll cross the street. Oh look, I got an achievement for going 10,000 miles. That's it? I feel like I did more than that. Alright, let's see. No. Oh, there's one right there. All the way to New Mexico. That's a long trip. I don't want to do that on video again at the moment. It's a long trip. This is already, what, 30 minutes in? So, let's see. I want something worth a little more than 6 if I can. See if we can find a happy medium. There's 12. Washington. I haven't been to Washington yet. There's 15. Look at that. Let's take this one to Washington. Washington's one of the newer DLCs. I think it's the newest state pack that they released. And I haven't been there yet, so this will be perfect. I wish one of my pictures would end up there. I've been uploading them now. Is my trailer here? No. I'll just speed through this parking lot. I kind of want to go rest though before I pick up my load, so maybe I can do that and then I'll have to reset it again. I should have probably just skipped it and went to rest first. I mean, it's not like it won't be available. So let's do that though. Let's go. Let's go across the street here and see. See what we can do. Because I tell you, it's way easier to gas up and get into these parking lots when you ain't got a trailer. Sorry, GPS, I'm gonna ignore you for a second. I don't think it'll cancel out the load. It might, but no biggie. I'll just select another one. I mean, it has 17 hours to be done. I'm only a half hour away from it. Jeez, these guys are just nuts. Come on. The truck does look pretty nice. Seriously? only thing I could wish different would be that there would be a mechanic there. I mean, it looks like there's a shop here, but lo and behold, does not indicate that there is one. $3.29 a gallon. It's not a bad price. Let's go right here, in between these fellers. Not even get it out of gear, just shut the engine off. Alright, there we go. I guess we'll have to wait to find a mechanic. This guy's got some cool loads on him. Immediately, I am disobeying the rules of traffic here. No surprise there. Oh, see, that's why I need a mechanic. Engine malfunction. Son of a biscuit. I'm only at 17%, but man. Maybe there'll be one near where I'm going. Where am I going? Grand Coulee. Maybe there'll be a mechanic there. I can't believe that big gas station didn't have a mechanic. That kind of trips me out. Call from a number I don't recognize. Will I take it? The answer? No. I will not. I don't know about anybody else in the world or anybody else watching this. In America land, I guess. Maybe if you're not in America land, you don't have this problem. But man, the call solicitors these days are insane. I think in the last year or two, I've gotten so many calls from, we're interested in buying your home. We were in the, I don't even own a home. But they're interested in buying my home that I don't own. We drove by your house and we were wondering, no. I'm not selling anything. You're not buying anything. Let's just get to the root of it. Oh, it's only 55 miles an hour? Cool, let's keep it going. There definitely is not a mechanic where we're going. I can already tell. No, is it a tidbit? Yeah, tidbit. But there's definitely not a mechanic there. It looks like there's one over there to the right, but that doesn't look like an area you can even go to, so. I wonder if I could have serviced my, I probably could have serviced my truck while I was at my own garage, because the game reset me at my garage last night. I probably, before I went out, should have serviced it. I was only at about 10%, I think, so I wasn't like horribly in need. I figured I might be okay, but yeah, this 17%, if it's gonna start giving me engine malfunctions, I'm gonna need to get that squared up. Oh shit, I thought that was me. I thought that. Oh, it's over now. I don't know what I was listening to, but... Oh, it's an ad now. I'm good. I'm good. Of course, there's a red light. I'm parked like the people I hate. Yeah. There's people that pull like 20 feet, 30 feet away from the line. I'm sitting here like those people because I'm so afraid to get a ticket in Euro Truck. Don't give me a ticket. I'm so nervous. This place does look nice though. As I speed through here. Not intentionally. I wonder if that was this, had to be the side of the road. All right, wouldn't you know it, I got the green light right away. Hey guy, I'm here to pick up a load. I think it's over there. It is not that I can see. All right, must be around this backside. Oh, there it is right there, okay. Look at that excited circle. All right, all right, all right. That looks pretty good. I'm probably having engine trouble because I keep slamming on my brakes like that. Oh, I gotta go out that way? All right, all right. That'll be interesting. Do I have a cool action shot here? Let's see if I do. My truck slowly turning. $15 grand. So yeah, 15 grand, that'll pay for the repairs. It's a cool action shot of me curbing the thing. Let's go. What's great is if you do it right, you could actually probably hide the fact that I'm curbing it by doing that right there. Oh, I'm not really hiding that curb, am I? Let's crank that saturation up. Yeah, I'm not really hiding that curb back. Let's go there like that. Not my finest hour. What happened to my music, man? Oh, it's playing some low-key Tool. So this is a 7-hour run. This will kind of be a long one. Sort of. How much do I have to sleep? Oh, 12 hours. I got plenty of time. I think the last one was 3 hours, and that took about 20 minutes or so. So this one will be a little bit of time, but not much. It'll be just enough time for YouTube's algorithm to try to figure out how many different record companies can put audio claims on my content. This would have been a better shot, but I've tried to take a shot of the train and you don't get it. It's too elusive, and that one was definitely too short. I don't think I'm off the tracks. Sitting here at this stoplight. Ooh, I am not off the tracks. Now, that's a bad position to be stuck in. I think I talked about this 2 videos ago. Maybe 2 videos ago. I still haven't even listened to the new Tool. It's been out for a while now. I've heard 1 song off of it, and it sounds just like all these older Tool songs. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be in for it or not. I was going to take a drink, but I want to make sure I turn. Am I going to be going east again? Towards the Dales? I mean, that's what it looks like. I should be heading north. I'm gonna pop that cruise just in time to shut it down, probably. I wonder if that little symbol means it's like engine braking, like when you have your cruise control turned on. I'd be okay with that. There's where I rested. It's kind of nice not having it raining all the damn time. Although I'm in Oregon now, it probably rains a lot more than it does down here in the desert. Way station 1 mile. How much you want to bet I gotta pull in there? Oh, that looked awesome over there. Of course, I knew it. I knew I would get trapped in this endeavor. At least there's nobody here this time. Everyone's climbing the mountain. So I saw, it's still there, but I saw this racing wheel, and it comes with the arm. Well, I don't want to say the arm. It comes with the stand, and the guy has a chair hooked to it on OfferUp. It was so tempting, but it looks more like a racing setup. Like the wheel is like way back. I'm sure you can adjust it, but it's just kind of funny to me trying to think about playing a game like this and then looking at some of the people's like race car setups. I saw one that was like a major, it was expensive too. Somebody was trying to sell it, but I was like, man, could you imagine having like an interior of a car, basically the way it looked, set up in your house, and then utilizing it to play truck driver sim. Like, I'm sure there's some people that have some cool setups, but I feel like with a game like this, you'd have a more laid-back setup, more chill setup than like a Formula race car constructed pad. It would be kind of funny though, I will admit that. Well, the Daniels band. I gotta figure out which new game coming out this fall is gonna be the big to-do. I've got Death Stranding coming out in November, I believe it is. There's the new Call of Duty, the end of October, coming up. Outer Worlds, a game I completely forgot about. The developers Obsidian, the ones who did New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, they've got their game coming out. I completely spaced that game was coming out. And it's coming out on the same day as Call of Duty, which is random. And then, of course, next year you got Cyberpunk, Last of Us 2, and I have the Yakuza collection on order for Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 on PS4. Because 5, I didn't realize it, but 5 you can only get digitally anyways. Oh, it's gonna stay the same road? All right, what am I slowing down for? 5 you can only get digitally, and this will be the first time it's on disc. I have 3 and 4. I hunted those suckers down for PS3, and I'm tempted to play them and make some videos on them, but if I'm gonna get the remaster, I might as well just wait for those. And I still haven't done the first 2 remasters anyways. Plus, I'm still knee-deep into 6. I think I'm working, what am I at? Like chapter 8, I think, in that game. Out of, I believe there's 13. But that game has a lot of distractions. But I think all this month I'm gonna be running, I already know I'm gonna start, or have already started running the Ghosts campaign to play through on this channel. That's a short campaign. I didn't realize how short that campaign was. I know everyone said it was one of the shortest ones they had, but I think I only ended up with like 5 videos. That was short. It wasn't bad to play through. I think what shocked me even more is there was people still playing online in that game. I think when I finished it the other night, I logged into the multiplayer and there were still like 480 people in the lobbies. For Ghosts, a game a lot of people didn't even like. I think it got a bad run. It was released right at the time when the PS4 and the Xbox One were coming out. So I think it got a bad run because it was right between console generations. What's the speed limit? 50, okay. think we're in Washington now. I think that's why it got a bad run. It wasn't that bad of a game, though. I mean, it was short. I will say that. We're definitely in Washington now. It was short, but it wasn't bad. Unfortunately, kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger that at this stage in gaming, you probably know it's never going to be resolved. I don't think they're going to make another Ghosts. But for what it is, I enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna do the, of course there'd be a truck. There's nobody that came the whole time these guys were gonna turn, but when I go to turn, there's a classic truck rolling through here. I think I'm gonna end up playing through the Modern Warfare series next. Oh, it's loan installment. Man, that made me think I got a ticket. I think I'm gonna play through the Modern Warfare series next. They've got the remaster to Modern Warfare 1, which I have. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Oh, I liked all of them. I was never big in the Black Ops games at all. I think I just missed it because of World at War, and then it kind of did its thing. But I actually like the Modern Warfare ones. I have the, I don't think you can see them from the camera. I actually have the Modern Warfare 2 goggles, and I had, not sure where it's at now, but I had the Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360 version. I've always been into the stories of the Modern Warfare games. You can bypass the next station. Yay! I was gonna hope to do that anyways. Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. No, take me home. Yeah. Set that cruise. 59. That was pretty good. Yeah, yeah. That was a corner to not take doing 60. Yakima, Washington. This definitely seems like the road from Pet Sematary where the kid would run across and get killed. I think they were in Maine. Honestly, I think all the movies are shot back east from where Stephen King's from. But this looks like that kind of road. I guess a little less deserty would make it more believable. Why'd you drop the speed limit to 55? What the heck am I doing here? So... oh, I need to stay on the freeway. Woof. Good thing there's no one on this highway. That was kind of a last second. I was wondering what it was trying to do there. Smooth right onto the freeway there. Of course, there's a mechanic in Yakima. See, look at that big truck stop. You guys can kind of see it. There's a mechanic, there's a scale, there's a bed, and there's a gas pump. I want to know how come I couldn't see that earlier. Oh, you're my favorite driver. What do we got now going on? It's all right. Let's see what's cracking on one of these other stations by listening to an ad first. These are some cool old bridges. I could dig it. What's this truck trying to do? I guess he's just parked there. Kind of worried at the last minute he would try to pull a Daniel to pass this guy. Sorry, guy, I got places to go, people to see. Come on. Not horrible, but not the greatest. That was a little swervy there. Oh man, and then we're getting off the freeway. I just got on it. There's a mechanic right there. It's tempting. It is so tempting. Ellensburg. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I remember having to call for repairs, and I believe there was a mechanic in Ellensburg. I just don't know if I can actually wing in there. It looks like it's right off the road. I should be able to. Hearts. I love the fact that the Love's gas stations are called Hearts. It's not a troll, but that is hilarious. What? Let's go with a nice... Can I go higher? Nope. I think that's a good shot. It's the non-Run DMC version of Walk This Way. Let's see if I can get into this mechanic. How do you get into there? Truck service. Oh, it is off this side street. Okay. I'm gonna take a chance here. equally. Service. Ooh, repair only 293. Yeah. Yeah, let's call it a day. And what I'm gonna try to do, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I don't know if their parking lot's wide enough. Ooh, ooh, oh, that worked out perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better result there. Alright, what do we got? 7 hours till I sleep, 3 hours till the job's done. Okay, I got plenty of time too. Ooh, I'm glad I got my truck fixed. $293 was not bad for peace of mind. I can't believe only 7% was on my engine and it was still giving me engine troubles. Well, I didn't want it gone, I just wanted it down. Left lane ends. No! We'll skip that song. Oh, is that a logging truck? I need to slow down. Yeah. I don't know if that's a logging. No, it looks like he's carrying trailers or crushed cars. Dude, speed up. I mean, I know it's treacherous area here. Was that post X? I'm kind of curious what's on the back of that car, that trailer now. It looks like it's crushed cars or trailers. And he's got a net on it, that's why. It is crushed cars, okay. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, are you kidding me? I was getting excited. I still might be able to pass him. Oh, my truck's trying. It looks like I gotta get right off the freeway though, so that's why I was kind of mad that I didn't know if I'd have a way to pass him, but it looks like I'll be able to pass him and still maneuver way over to that left lane, or that right lane. Wenatachi. Wenatachi. I think that's how you say it. Oh, you can buy a garage here. In case you ever wanted to have a garage in Wenatachi. Oof. Almost whiffed that hard. Yeah, turns like these, if I get a wheel, are gonna be hilarious. Gonna be watching me freak out as I try to hit that turn because I accelerated too fast. Of course, there's a mechanic here too, but not needed anymore. Thanks, Wenatachi. Home store. I feel like that's Home Depot. So I'm wearing hats because I need a haircut horribly. But I'm also wearing hats as I play through Call of Duty. I'm gonna wear my Modern Warfare hat. However, thing about it is, the headphones are always poking on the little knob on top, pushing it down on my head. That is so uncomfortable, it's not even funny. So I have to adjust it. That's what I was doing right there, folks. If you're still watching, thanks for watching this long. We're almost done with this load. We got 2 hours left. We'll be 15 grand richer. As I get up to speed just in time to slow down. Oh, that was good timing. $50. Yeah, I could do 50. It looks very cool up here in Washington, that's for sure. All these places I could be picking up or delivering to. Nice little tractor parked down the side of the road. Mystical. Danger. That wasn't a bad move. Oh, it's not danger, it's been so long. Sing it. The moo cows. Back up to 60 miles an hour, that'll move us along nicely. Been so long. Oh, it is danger slash. Parentheses, been so long. I was right the first time. That's why I play Song Pop. For your late 90s, early 2000s and to 2010. I got it on lockdown. Other time periods, not so much. I forgot when I'm playing on the PC, I don't have to keep moving my mouse to keep the recording screen up. Danger! Because obviously I'm still hitting stuff on the keyboard. I wonder what's in these trucks. What's in these sweet trucks we're delivering? Or trailers that we're delivering. So, I explained it in the last video. I have some time now to explain it in this video. The event is for breast cancer awareness, and all the proceeds from the pack they're selling this month are going to go to 2 reputable research organizations, one in the States here and one, I forgot to check again, I think it's Czechoslovakia, but one overseas in Europe and one here in the States. And they are not, the one here in the States is not your typical, most people know the Susan G. Komen. It's not them. I think there was some stuff in the news about them over the last few years that's kind of tainted their rep a little bit. So it looks like they chose one that might have a better rep to donate to. But of course, a lot of these organizations and such, as long as they're doing the research and putting the money where it's supposed to go, I guess it doesn't necessarily matter. But that's where the proceeds are going to go, from the sales of the pack that they have out now for, I think it's truck paint jobs and some trailer paint jobs. I picked it up because I feel it's a good cause. I picked it up, and that's 100% of the proceeds. I don't know if I said that. It's 100% of the proceeds. I picked it up, but we haven't looked at any of the stuff yet. Maybe in the next video, or when I go to buy my truck, maybe we'll check out the paint jobs for that come with it. I think it's cool when they do events like this. This is my second event. I did the Goodyear tire event just because it was kind of like this one. I happened to log on and see that they were doing an event while they were starting the event. I wish, maybe it's because I don't know how to use it, so if anyone knows, you can certainly leave a comment below. I wish Steam had a way to notify you when, I think you could subscribe to the game. I could be wrong and I could be right, just don't know, just haven't set it up. But I wish the game would, or Steam would notify you when a DLC is coming out for a game you've already purchased. It seems like when you purchase a game, that's kind of it. Like, unless you know there's something coming out, like you follow them on Twitter or maybe Reddit, if you're not looking for that stuff, sometimes it seems like you don't know that something's coming out. I made that messy. Like I know Utah and the Baltic pack that's coming, I think I found out about that just by reading the store page for the game. During one of the sales, I think I was just browsing it to see what was on there. Because I know I own all the states in American Truck Simulator, and I know I own, so far, all the areas for Euro Truck. However, there's still paint jobs. Some of them I want. I mean, it's just paint jobs, and I know the mod community has some great paint jobs, but some of them I want, and so when they go on a really good sale, I'll probably pick them up. So I occasionally check when they go on sale, when there's a sale, and that's the only way I knew that stuff was coming up. So I wish there was a way, and if that is how you do it, I guess I just need to set that up. But I wish there was a way to be notified on your Steam account when the developer of a game you bought actually posted up some new DLC or something. Because I mean, you get a Steam library that's pretty big. You can't really manually track everything. You can, but it kind of gets to be a pain. And a lot of games don't have continued support anyways, like games like these where they're constantly doing stuff for it. I mean, right now, I read last night in the dev blog I found on there or something like that, they're actually in the States doing some audio recording, which is actually really cool because I'm a student of audio. So they're doing some audio recording, trying to find some trucks to get audio of those truck sounds and engines and things like that. So they can add those sounds and those trucks to the game. So I think that's really cool. That they're, you know, like I said, they continue to work on this game. This is a cool bridge. while we listen to Ice Cube. Let's not mess up our finish here. And I gotta go to Tidbit too. Oh. I only got one shot, one opportunity. I might have did all right coming in this way. I was gonna say I should have took the right side lot, but to drop bombs. What he wrote down. I'm gonna have to pull forward and then back up, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go outdoor cam. Eventually, if I play this enough, I might actually go back to the challenge style parking. Because I'm certainly getting better at it, even with these ones. When I first started playing, goodness, no. Slam that parking brake. All right, pink ribbon goods delivered. 15 grand, right? Long distance bonus, all right. Continue. Almost up to level 15. All right, so that's gonna be a good spot to stop this video because this one's gone on for a minute. We'll go ahead and stop it here. Thank you for watching. We will continue to complete loads for this charity and get this event done. It's going to be one definitely to work through the month. So until next time, we will see you later, and thanks for watching again. Bye for now. Make sure I unmute my mic before I even start this. Because how many times have I started with a muted mic lately? Too many, that's right. Too many. All right.